that, I am sending you so much love. I love you. So welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome as well. We're so glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to do on a bottle. So let's just get straight to it. Okay, so this was the first bottle I ever did art on. It was a Heinz ketchup bottle. I loved how it turned out, and I wanted to try doing art on a bottle again. However, this time I will use a Lucozade bottle. Anyways, for this activity, you need the following materials and tools: a glass bottle, black acrylic paint. I was excited to use this acrylic paint for the first time because this is actually from a local brand. It's called Posca, and it was created by the Kenyan art group called BSQ. It's my first time using paint from a Kenyan brand, and I had been saving it for this specific project. I especially love the design at the top, which makes it easier to open it, and I can't wait to see how it looks on this bottle. You'll also need Posca paint pens. I'm not going to use all these. I will only use 3 colors, but you can use as many colors as you want for this exercise. You'll also need acrylic paints. However, these are a plan B if the Poscas don't work, or if you don't have paint pens at all. You can use both as well. I'll be using the blue acrylic paint as part of my color scheme. And lastly, you'll need paint brushes. For me, I'm going to be using the paint brushes to paint the doodles with the black paint on the bottle. Those are all the necessary materials and tools which I felt were the most important for this activity. This and other extra materials that I may use will be listed in the description down below for your reference. And now we can begin the exercise. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is priming my bottle. For starters, I'm going to remove the paper on the bottle so I can paint on the glass surface. I am using my paper cutting knife for this. I could not get rid of the metal ring on the bottle, so I had to just leave it there. Next, I am getting my primer. If you do not have primer, you can use white acrylic paint as your background. This was a new primer and I struggled figuring out how to open it, but I eventually managed, so yay! I poured some of it into my party plate, which I'm using as a palette. Then I used this shoe shiner sponge to start painting my background on the bottle. And this is what it looks like after painting one layer. I did put the bottle top back so that I can have something to grip on while I prime this bottle. I did 3 more layers of primer for this bottle. Okay, as you wait for your bottle to dry up, here's a little distraction to make your day better. I think if you do 2 to 4 more layers with acrylic paint, it would be enough as well. Okay, so the next step is adding the doodles on the bottle or the details. Now I'm getting ready with my black paint, and we can start painting the details. So I'll be using this brush because it's very suitable for creating details when you paint. So that's the brush that I'll be using. You can doodle anything you want on the bottle. I'm doodling lines because those are my favorite things to paint. Okay, so far so good. So I will be continuing this way until the entire bottle is filled with doodles. So the paint was cracking and it produced this amazing cracking effect on the bottle. So I didn't mind it that much, but I guess I didn't add enough water, or I didn't use enough water while painting, but that's okay because the effect was amazing. Okay, so this is what the bottle looks like when the doodles are done. So much chaos in this composition. I actually love it. So at this point you can leave it the way it is. However, I love adding some colors to my doodles, so that's what I'm going to do next. Testing my color scheme. I'll be using red and light blue Posca paint pens, and I'll also be using acrylic blue paint from Pebble, and I think these colors are a good combination, so I'll just go ahead and use them. So I'm just adding color to random parts of the bottle. There's no necessary criterion for this. It's just placing colors wherever you feel like they fit, and that's just how I was doing it until I felt like the piece was complete. Okay, so now that the bottle is done, enjoy the final show off. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you'll be inspired to create your own bottle art. Don't forget to stay positive, safe and hydrated. Love you. Bye.